when talking with atheists, there's a fundamental question you need to ask them. Oftentimes, they are debating whether God exists or not, and you need to ask them this. If God was real, would you believe in him? And their answer is very, very telling. If their answer...
The answer is going to be no. Because if it's real, I know it. You don't believe in what you know is real. It's a contradiction. It's like I would never believe in a God. Either I don't believe or I know it's real.
Answer is, well, okay, if God was real, then yes, I would believe in him. That is a very good sign. That is a sign of a person that is genuinely seeking truth, that is genuinely wanting to see things, and if God was real, they would believe in him because he's real. They're looking for objective truth, they're evaluating the world, and they want to see it. However, if their response to that question is, well, even if God was real, I still wouldn't believe in him or worship him, that's a sign of a big heart issue.
Not really. Let's go off the God of the Bible. If he was real, once again, I wouldn't believe in him. I just know that he was real. It's really simple. Would I worship him? No, that is a terrible character. Completely different things.
I mean, I don't believe unicorns exist. It's not something I do. But if unicorns existed, then I would believe in them. If they existed. That's a big keyword. If in a hypothetical world where unicorns existed and I lived in that world, I would believe in unicorns. I was talking to an atheist in my comments, and we were talking a lot back and forth about the reliability of the Bible. Can the virgin birth and resurrection happen scientifically? Things like that. And she said this statement, which was very telling. And again, if God was real and science and the world, it was a world-renowned fact that God existed, I still wouldn't worship him.
Yeah. Based on what is in the Bible, if that biblical God was real, it is a terrible character. You don't worship that.
Christians, a lot of time it is not a lack of evidence that is causing people not to believe. It is because they hate God in their hearts. And we know this because, again, that statement is very telling. Even if God was real, I wouldn't worship him. That shows a heart that hates God, and no matter what evidence is presented, no matter what solid arguments are thrown in front of them, you could prove definitively that God is real and they still would not honor and worship him. That's not a lack of evidence problem. That is not an intellectual problem. That is a sign of someone that does not want to believe in God, no matter what.
It's a sign of somebody that actually read the fucking Bible.
So Christians, be careful who you dialogue with. If someone is open and honest and is genuinely seeking truth, that is someone worth engaging. But if they say that statement, why debate them? Why talk to them? Scripture is clear. Do not throw pearls to pigs. Okay, I'm not calling any atheist a pig, but what that verse means is don't spend time wasting debate energy on someone who's not going to even believe in the first place.
You keep switching it up. Believe and worship. And also knowing you do not even understand